Welcome back. Advocates are dedicating this month to raising awareness about people harming themselves. Neil Orn had a chance to talk with an expert about some warning signs you should watch out for.
March is Self-Harm Awareness Month, and I'm pleased to be joined on the phone by Beth Walzer with Volunteer Behavioral Health. Beth, thank you so much. It's unfortunately something many families deal with on a daily basis.
Yes, it really is. And I think there's a lot of people that don't quite understand what self-harm actually is.
So define it for us.
Yeah, self-harm and self-injury are any forms of hurting oneself on purpose. This could look like cutting, scratching, burning, even like hitting themselves or pulling out their hair. And typically, it's most common among adolescents and young adults.
What are some of the early warning signs that parents should look out for or friends should look out for?
Yeah, they should look out for someone that's isolating, someone that is, they might be wearing long sleeves when it's really hot outside, someone that they are noticing like marks on their body, that type of thing.
Okay. And the reason for this, I imagine, varies as much as the different way it presents itself.
Yeah, for sure. So some of the reasons people self-harm are to process negative feelings, distract themselves from feelings, and even also wanting to feel something. They just feel empty inside, or even searching for control in life, especially, as an adolescent, sometimes you don't feel like you have a lot of control over a lot of things in your life. And so this is one thing you can do to feel some sort of control.
We're cycling through a bunch of graphics as we speak right here, so I'm trying to pick a few things out as we go through. What are some of the steps we can take to help folks get to people that can help them with self-harm?
Yeah, you can talk to a trusted person. So they can talk to a therapist or a friend or the school counselor. And then once they work with a therapist, they can start working on coping skills that are positive coping skills instead of cutting, which is also a coping skill, just not a great one, And then also being able to process through the negative feelings to get those emotions out in a safe place. One of the charts that I sent you guys says, it kind of talks about the cycle of self-harm, where it's, they feel shame or grief about something, and so they're suffering, and they want to get out their feelings, and they feel overwhelmed, and so they start to stress, and so they'll cut, and that gives them some sort of, I use cutting, but there's other means, of course. They use self-harm, and then that gives them some sort of temporary relief, but then it just gradually increases. Is it
a means for you to distract one pain for another pain, one that you perceive as being better or a better option?
Sometimes, yeah, they'll, if they feel like they, let's say they get in trouble at home or something like that, and they just want to feel something. And so sometimes they will self-harm to be able to, not think about the other thing that happened to them.
It's fairly common, unfortunately, isn't it?
It is. It is really common, especially onset between ages 12 and 14. So this is why it's very important for people that have teenagers in their homes or that interact with teenagers, just to be there and be able to be that supportive voice for when they want to reach out.
Beth, it's a pleasure speaking with you, and thank you so much. We have more of this information over on our website at WKRN.com, and we'll have this interview segment posted in the Newsmaker section under the Watch tab. Again, Beth Walzer, we appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.